In today's wrap-up, foreigners can now enter Armenia as the emergency state is extended but eased. The EBRD has pulled a $400 million investment from Armenia's controversial Amulsar gold mine. 100 Lebanese Armenians have already moved to Yerevan. The AGBU has raised $2 million for Lebanon's relief fund, and 201 new cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed. The Armenian government has announced that the state of emergency will be extended for another month. The emergency state was first declared in mid-March but has been extended each month due to the coronavirus pandemic. However, this time a number of regulations have been eased. Firstly, foreign nationals can now enter Armenia, although they must self-quarantine for a period of 2 weeks. Furthermore, the right to protest and assembly will be restored, as well as the right for workers to strike. This had been a major complaint of opposition groups who claimed the Pashinyan government was using the pandemic to stifle anti-government protests. And finally, museums and libraries will now open their doors once again to the public. The European Bank for Reconstruction and Development has pulled a $400 million investment into Armenia's controversial Amulsar gold mine, owned by Lydian International. Shortly after the 2018 Armenian Revolution, protesters blockaded the entrances of the mine, citing environmental concerns that the mine's activity would cause. Renewed protests have occurred at Amulsar after security personnel from the mine attempted to set up outposts and remove the trailer used by protesters. The EBRD's policy officer did say, however, that the actions of the security company used by Lydian was unacceptable. The EBRD policy officer also lamented that the bank did not consult local communities before making the large investment. The current blockade and a review ordered by the Pashinyan government has halted the mine's operations and caused it to make financial losses. The International Finance Corporation, the development arm of the World Bank, had also divested from the 75% complete project in 2017. Lydian International has complained about Armenia's government's handling and has threatened legal action, citing violations of British and Canadian investment treaties. 3 planes filled with humanitarian aid from Armenian Artsakh have returned to Armenia from Beirut. The 3rd plane arrived on August 11th. Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan stated that 100 Lebanese Armenians were brought back to Yerevan on board the planes. This comes after the High Commissioner for Diaspora Affairs, Zare Sinanyan, invited any Lebanese Armenians who want to move to Armenia to do so. With recent economic and political crises in Lebanon, as well as the aftermath of the blast, the number of Lebanese Armenians repatriating to Armenia has significantly increased. The Armenian General Benevolent Union has opened a relief fund for Lebanese Armenians. The fundraiser has managed to raise over $2 million in a matter of days after an appeal to individual benefactors and other donors. Some large contributions even came from the UK and the USA, with many individuals donating more than $100,000. ＳիվիլNeթ's Tatul Hagopyan has just returned from Beirut, saying that the Armenian community there has suffered hundreds of millions of dollars worth of damage. I will also conduct an interview this week with Ara Vasilyan, the director of the AGBU schools in Lebanon, to discuss the organization's relief work in the country. Health authorities in Armenia have confirmed 201 new cases of COVID-19, raising the total number of cases to 49,794. 335 recoveries and 3 more deaths were also recorded, with the death toll now standing at 806. This leaves Armenia with 6,262 active cases of the virus. Health Minister Vardan Petrosyan has lauded this positive trend, but encouraged citizens to continue observing anti-epidemic rules.